How do I do the new inventory? Oh yeah, there we go. Switch between. That's nice. I'm gonna have to take advantage of that. Alrighty, well, hello survivors, and welcome to We Who Survived. My name is James, and this is episode 17 of season 2 of The Hunter. So we've got most of the forge done, at least structurally. It's basically time to focus on the windmills and the windmill parts, and that's actually really gonna suck because I'm just not super prepared for it material-wise. I do have way more fat and resin saved for this than I would have at this point in run 1, but still not super great. And I really have to decide on the millwright mod because I could make this count as a room. I know I keep mentioning that, it's just always on my mind. It's going to be a big decision to make probably as soon as the windmill's done, basically. We'll see. So the main thing now is, I believe I read in the comments that the piece that actually allows this to still count as a room, it like severely slows down the windmill or it loses crazy torque, something like that. So it might be something to download and experiment with. But basically, I mean, we got to do the big wheel for up top, we got to do a big wheel for down here, and then hopefully I have enough to do the axles for in between. I don't suspect we'll get much more done because I don't even think I have the materials for a windmill rotor or the gears or anything like that, but we should be able to get started, hopefully. If I can have the big wheel up top, the big wheel on bottom, and have them connected with an axle, I think we'll be in a pretty good spot. So let's get going on that front, I guess. Alright, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna need to probably chisel more of this stuff than I think, camera-wise, for crafting. The bees are done, dang it. Alright, yeah, so this hammer is almost destroyed, and then I only have one spare, so I think, dang it, I'm gonna stop and do a load of iron. It's like a load of laundry, I swear. So I'm gonna fill up the bloomeries. We'll get some iron blooms going just because I'm over here. And then I'll make at least 1 or 2 hammers out of my existing iron blooms. So that's nice and simple. I just heat the bloom, fix the bloom, turn it to a bar. And then as soon as it becomes a bar, I will fix it up into a hammer. And then we should have hopefully enough spare hammers that I won't be able to craft through them. I just don't want to have to restart. I don't think I even have enough copper on hand to mold a copper hammer. So if we eat up all our iron hammers at once, I'm screwed. So let's make some iron hammers. That seems worth our while. Okay, I have a couple of new iron hammers banged out. So now we should be good for any future crafting needs. I don't think I'll have to worry about hammers while we build our windmills. That's why I wanted to get that done. It's just one less thing to worry about. But we're not even going to start with the windmill rotors anyway. We're going to start with the large wheel, and then we're going to do the axles and hopefully another large wheel. And well, you know what? The axles need a hammer too. So everything needs a hammer. So good thing we made more. Took a little bit of time. Hopefully I sped that up for you. So I suppose let's start roughly crafting our windmill. We're definitely going to need more log blocks at some point. I can't remember if it's the sails or... Okay, yeah, no, the axle too. It's everything. So yeah, we're going to need more log blocks. So I think I want to go grab more birch logs, because then I can also strip those down for decoration use if I want, like on the building or for the floor or something. But for now, we should probably build the first wheel, and then we should probably build some axles and see how far that gets us. Can't even remember what the hell the thing is called, honestly. Alright, there's the axle though. Our building is like 14 high. So I think 14 axles should do, and that might actually be an extra, but I'll still get more extra just in case. We should definitely be good on axles. And while I can't remember the name, we already have the top wheelie boy made. So I think what I'll do is I'll go try to attach axles from the top to the bottom. We'll see how close we are. We should be able to make it all the way to the bottom. And then I'll have to make a new wheelie boy. I cannot remember the name of those giant wheels, but I can go look at the one I already made, and that'll give it to me. But yeah, we do have to make one more for the bottom, unfortunately. And that is going to cost some good materials. I'm not even sure if we can do it, actually. I might have to go material gather before we make the last wheelie boy. We'll have to see about that. Okay, so the first two leather batches are coming along really well. I just filled up the barrels again to get the process re-going. All right, nice. So hopefully those first two batches that are coming up will be our leather backpacks. But going to check on the barrels reminded me, thanks to the Fauna of the Stone Age mod, I still have this female moose pelt, totally unexpired. And that turns into 5 of the huge hides, or whatever the hell they're called. And that is 1 run of leather. So there's 2 runs of leather. And here comes our third already. Seal that up. So we should definitely be good for leather backpacks. If not from the first 2 runs, that third run should definitely give us enough. But I think we'll be good just off the first couple, honestly. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I still have to cook the food from hunting while material gathering. We have a lot of crocs, but I don't really want to waste that. That's a lot of meat, so we'll probably make meals out of it. Dang it, I should probably do that this episode. That stuff's gonna go bad pretty soon. Alrighty folks, the chores are done. We have a fresh morning. I took a little sleepy poo. Bees are done, farm is done, everything's up and taken care of. Basically time to eat. And then I think we can figure out and test our axle situation to make sure our windmill is able to reach the floor. Which it should be. I'm not actually concerned about that. It should be 14 high. I think I made like 16 or 17 axles. In reality, we're going to need more than that because the axles attached to the windmill rotors to get the windmills turning. So, yeah, we're going to need even more axles yet, I think. But let's make sure we can make it to the floor. And then if we can, we'll attach a second wheelie boy. And then I probably have to material gather, to be honest. There's no way I have enough fat and resin right now to build a windmill, especially resin. I'm definitely behind on resin, I can promise you that. I think I need to have the hole below this, if I recall. So I guess I should probably start this from the bottom. I'll just ladder up, like directly underneath this, and then I'll poke a hole. And I should be able to just start laying axles from there. So I guess that'll be the strategy. I think I might want to move that over though. Like move it over a square for then like the position of the windmills. I don't know, I have to think about that, but I think I would want the one facing out to be like on the right side instead of the left. Definitely within 14 blocks, so I can still consider millwright to make this a room maybe. We'll see what happens.
Nope.
What the heck was that?
Nope.
Hey, what the heck was that, dude? Not gonna let me build a ladder? What is going on?
Nope.
Oh my gosh. What is... Okay. I recently enough updated my game that this may be a feature. I'm not sure if it's a bug or a feature, but I can't like build an open ladder. So what? I need it to have a backing? Oh my gosh, that is so dumb. Like, it's sort of not. It might make sense. I gotta go... I think I gotta go in Discord, try to figure out if this is intentional or not. Yeah, look at this. Alright, so I guess ladders now have to have a backing. I was in 1.20.4, which I'm pretty sure is when I was last doing that, and it worked. But I'm now in 1.20.7, so... no ladders for us. Let me see if I can get to it this way, I guess. I have a feeling I'm not quite going to be able to reach. Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to ladder up onto these. Do I really have to build stupid blocks and then break them just to get a ladder? Oh, this is so dumb. Okay, it just makes me mad because I've now played 170 hours where I could just build a ladder up. Oh shoot. And suddenly it changes. So that's why I'm frustrated like that. I don't actually care, and if this is a feature, this might make sense. Not 100% sure on the fact it's a feature and not a bug though. So I might go pop around in Discord and see what the heck I can find, dude. This is gonna piss me off. Alright. Maybe I went into creative to set the first few axles because this ladder update really threw me off. But we're all natural now, baby. We should be. I bet you I can at least get to it from the wall now. Oh, don't play me, son. Come on, dude. Bro, let me set these frickin' axles. This is such a pain. Oh my gosh. I think I have to re-enter creative. I don't have to. I could just build and deconstruct, but at this point I'm just getting mad. Please? Oh my god, you have to be kidding me. You mother. You can't just throw this on me out of nowhere, Tyron. You're really messing up everything I ever knew about this game. I guess that's what I get for playing it in beta, but whatever. It is what it is. Alright, I gotta go toss more axles now to make up for it. I'm sorry, guys. This is pitiful right now. This is actually pitiful. But I'm on a super tight time budget tonight, and the freaking little ladder update, bro, that threw me off so much. I probably would have actually spent less time just building a wood backing, building the ladder up, and then tearing it down. I guess that's what we'll do next time, but I don't know. I gotta go see in Discord if this is real or not. Oh wow, look at this. So it looks like no one's gonna answer me about the ladders tonight, but that is a very nice sandwich from Elvis Presley. So let's get back in game. I have no idea if the ladders are a feature or a bug. I will try to figure that out between episodes. For now, I'm gonna assume it's a feature. The only thing I can think is maybe they're trying to stop, I don't know the name of it, but like some people will do, like if a bear's chasing you, you can just ladder up 6 high and then the bear can't reach you. So this could be a potential way to end what Tyron might view as cheesing the largest predators. I don't think I've ever actually really demonstrated it for you, but it is a real strategy, or at least it was, maybe until now. Alright, so I had enough axles, which I knew I did because I made extra, because I already knew I needed extra more anyway for the windmills. So, what the hell is it called, dude? I need the large wheelie boy that we have up there. I have to go look at what the name is again because I am just not about that life. We have gears, wheels, wooden gear. Okay, dang it. Alright, large wooden gear, right? Okay, I think I should have enough materials to make my bottom large wooden gear. But I think we're down to like 9 resin, maybe 10. So at that point, it's gonna pretty much stop the windmill dead in its tracks until I do some material gathering. I did shift the wheel over so that the windmill will sort of set on the right side, I guess. I wonder if this place is gonna really be big enough for a dang it, for a forge. I might have messed up, dude. This place might be too small, but we'll have to check that out, I guess. For now, let's try and get this large wooden gear made. Alrighty, folks. Bada bing, bada boom. We are connected top to bottom. Like one large intestine or something. I don't know. Yeah, all right, that's good. That's pretty much as far as we can get though, because I'm out of resin, which is required for like windmill rotors and some more axles, I think. Some other key features, but then we have plenty of stuff for the sails, so that won't be an issue. But what I am wondering is if this place is going to be big enough. We might bring that whole thing down and just turn this into a home, to be honest. There is not a lot of floor space. It's starting to worry me. I didn't actually test that in creative, so maybe next time we will test that in creative. But shoot, son, here's where we're at. If I can freaking get up in the air. Okay, here's where we're at. Look at this thing. And so this is also missing any detailing, such as carvings from chiselings. I don't have any windows yet. So even though the structure is mostly done, this is just the base look. And I may also be interested in experimenting with some material swapping later. And then also when I do get the windmills, I want to build something up top. I'm not sure if we'll just cap it or if we'll do like another cross, like a huge cross on top, or what we'll do. But I got plans. It's just that now I'm sort of rethinking them, at least for this tiny floor space as a forge. We'll see how it goes. Maybe the next time I hop in, I should go in creative and try to actually like play and see how much floor space I'm left with. I only need like 2 hammers. Now I need room for like a pulverizer and a grinder thingy, whatever they're called. But man, this is just not a lot of space. I'm gonna have to really think that one through, because before I commit, I might want to just turn this into a home or something. I don't know. I could find a use for it. Look at this. She is quite a building, isn't she? Nice to finally have something sort of tall and sticking out, just like the cross in run 1. I really miss having the cross though. I might have to make building a giant cross a staple of every run, just because this doesn't feel like home without my giant cross, dude, for real. But at least we got something big. It's a beautiful sunset. Alright, I'm about ready to wrap it up, but I think before we do that, I should probably go check my leather. Pretty sure we got leather things we can do, and then we're gonna wrap this up and call this an episode. It's not gonna be too long. I would think I've only been playing for like an hour, but I think I've got enough done. I can edit this into one episode, so... here we go, dog. We got leather ready. I'll have to re-ready the barrels, but that's not really a big deal at all. So next, I have to see if I can do our leather backpacks. I can't recall exactly how much leather they take. We might be exactly ready. We might need one more run of leather. But once we get leather backpacks, that's going to exactly double our inventory over our baskets. So that's going to be a good time. Let's go see about leather backpacks. Oh my gosh, 8 leather a piece, and we have 48 leather. We are going to be able to make a full set of leather backpacks. 1, 2, 3. There's the 3 count. Can we get a 4th? Let's go. 4 leather backpacks. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. We're about to double our inventory capacity, and we already added 3 extras from the X skills mod, and we leveled up and took the strong back perk, which... now that I think about it, that sounds exactly like a Fallout quote. Oh, that's funny. I wonder where they took their inspiration from. All right, let's get our backer packers. Oh, baby. Look at all the inventory. We are high flying. We are nearing Minecraft levels of inventory, people. This is amazing. Okay, now it really feels like stuff's coming along, because I could run out and I could grab like 10 different things. That is so amazing. And I could grab reasonable quantities of all of it. So the hand baskets, I think, are useless now. Pretty sure I can break them down with a knife and we get reeds back. So we'll probably do that. I wouldn't mind keeping them just because they're sort of cute, like decoration wise, but I don't really have anywhere to set them. So let's go. Let's get some reeds back. That's the recycling policy, Staples Electronic Recycling. That's what we're doing right now. All right, beautiful. So we now have top to bottom axles at the windmill, although no windmills yet, or rotors. We're definitely gonna have to do at least another big material gather. But that's okay. And now we've doubled our inventory with leather backpacks. And the next runs of leather should be good to make us leather armor. So that is gonna be sick. Alrighty, people. Now I'm for real gonna wrap it up. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got a few more minutes. I might hop around and look at stuff and admire. But oh god, there's drifters. Okay, well that finishes up our episode. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one. Oh, they're all around. Hopefully they don't start spawning in here. I should just go home. Let's just go home and I'll go to sleep. I probably need to sleep anyway for screenshots. I'm gonna need some sun or something.